Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon White 2. I'm your host, the PokeGamer. In the last episode, we kind of started with the whole Castelia sewers thing, because, you know, we had to fight off Team Plasma. We also did a bit of looking around, we found some items here and there, and what we're going to be doing today is finishing off, for the most part, the underground area here in Castelia. Off screen I did a bunch of training. The EV's at 23. I tried to get its happiness up, but I also gave it a massage. And ran around for quite a bit to try and get its happiness up, so hopefully on the next level it will evolve. Hopefully. I also leveled up Hedio a little bit. And I did get better natures for both of them off screen as well. But considering there's been Korokoro reveals as of the past 2 or 3 days, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we need to talk about that is, you know, that relates to AlphaSapphire, OmegaRuby, as well as X and Y, and yeah, we should also be getting to the gym and maybe even the gym leader today, so something else to kind of keep an eye out on. So, going on Serebii here, you can kind of see that a bunch of Korokoro information has been posted as of, I think, today. So we're just going to kind of start off with this. Apparently, the first like 4 or so images that were revealed the new Pokédex, which okay, not apparently, but this is actually really cool. The new Pokédex is in the shape of a Gameboy Advance. For anyone who doesn't really notice it off the top of their head or whatever, a lot of the Pokédex designs happen to be based off of consoles. I can't really name all of them off the top of my head, but yeah, they're kind of things. So it's kind of cool. It kind of has, I think, I would like to say like an older feel to the Pokédex. The Pokédex kind of has them off to the left again, and then the giant list is there or whatever. I don't remember if it's much or if at all like all that different from what X and Y currently is, but it kind of gives me more of that feel of the old Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald Pokédex view, so it's kind of cool. So let's see here. There's also apparently a piece called Madam Pikachu, and there's also an image that happens to show Brawly as well, with his updated design. So, more images were also released, and Serebii made an edit saying that they have more images from someone named John Lenoso, which shows various forms of Pikachu which appear to be related to contests, because, you know, contests were originally from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Madam Pikachu and Hard Rock Pikachu are on the first image, and Idol Pikachu and Dr. Pikachu and Master Pikachu are on the second one. It states that more will be revealed in the issue next month. It also confirms that Pokemon Me returns. Pokemon Me is basically getting an update, much how like you can already do decorations and stuff in Pokemon Me, like you can put cushions and stuff all over the place. Now you'll be able to kind of add things to your Pokemon. I'm assuming this is kind of something to help tie in with the whole contest thing, of course. But, yeah, so I mean, that's kind of a thing. There are a few other things that were kind of shown in these images, one of which being some more stuff, I guess, about the whole secret base thing. It shows the secret base master or whatever, and shows the whole Flygon thing, which we've already kind of covered. There also happens to be the secret pals. I'm trying to see if there isn't anything else that I can kind of go off of some of these original, or first few images. The Pikachu designs, some of them are kind of creepy, some of them are kind of cool. Rather, I just don't know how to feel about them, so that's just me. The Madam Pikachu is actually kind of adorable. It kind of gives me that Rose and Maiden feel for anyone who knows you know, much about anime or Rose and Maiden in general. It's kind of like Shinku's hat. She has, if you want to, you can Google it. I'm sure like some people just don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, there's also an image that features Professor Birch. His design really has not changed all that much. For some reason it looks like he exercises more, because in the image it looks like he's running. Maybe this is because of, you know, him running away from the Poochyena in the beginning of the game as of, you know, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I don't know. We'll see how that actually pans out in, you know, the actual game once it's released. There's another image, I believe, that shows, I need to see here. What's that? Brawly's new design is actually really kick-ass. I'm not even, I don't care that I'm swearing, I never have cared that, I swear. But he actually does look a bit more kick-ass. His original design seemed a bit lacking, but his new one, he has like fighting gloves and like all this other cool shit. So I mean, I'm looking forward to like how his actual team plays out. It also seems to be that Makuhita remains to be his ace. Another image that was revealed, I think it was one of the later ones that also includes Broly on it, is Roxanne, Flannery, Norman, and again I can't remember the Electric Gym leader's name, but he's there as well. It also reveals their aces, Roxanne being Nose Pass, Norman being Slacking, Broly being Makuhita, Flannery being Torchic, and Electric Gym leader guy's thing being Magneton. Not gonna lie, their designs aren't very different. Electric Gym Leader has kind of like a Hawaiian shirt kind of thing to it. Roxanne really doesn't look all that different at all, like really at all. She's still adorable though, no shame. And Flannery, she looks like she's a bit more, how do I put it, confident in herself this time around, which is really cool. Hopefully that actually is a thing, because her being, oh, I'm a new gym leader and all this, no, come on, let's be real. Like, you had to do something to become a gym leader. Obviously you either aren't bad at battling or you did other things that I probably shouldn't mention on this channel. So I mean, there's that. Also, I mentioned this before, I keep forgetting the guy's name. I had it last episode, now I can't really remember it, but the Dark Elite Four member is still there, and apparently his ace is going to be Shiftry. And then the other one that was revealed as of one of the images that were leaked recently, Phoebe returns, and her ace happens to be a Dust Noir. I approve of that. It really needed to be a thing. I believe in Ruby Sapphire Emerald her ace was Dust Skull, but I don't really remember off the top of my head. Either way, it's good to see that she's also returning, because she was one of my favorites when it comes to the Elite Four from back then. She had this cute little look to her, and like, ghost types are one of my favorite typings in the game, so really nice to see that she's returning and that she actually has a better Pokemon as her ace this time around. And then of course there was the Metagross stuff as of like yesterday, so I mean, that's cool, I guess. Considering we have time before we get to the gym leader or whatever, a couple of Japanese events have been announced for Japan. Well, more than a couple, I guess. The first that we're going to cover is apparently a Japanese shiny Jirachi, which is just kind of broken. I'll just read this off of Serebii. As part of the annual Tanabata Festival in Japan, a new distribution will take place in the Pokemon Center in Tohoku. This event will give you a level 10 shiny Jirachi. This Jirachi has the moves Swift, Healing Wish, and Moonblast, while also holding a star piece, and will be given from August 1st to August 31st. And then of course they're going to do the whole detail thing, blah blah blah, whatever. The best part about this is it gets the move Moonblast, which is absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. A Steel type having access to a very powerful Fairy type move seemed a bit much. Then again, it doesn't have like access to Body Slam at the moment. It might have it once we get AlphaSapphire and OmegaRuby, of course, but yeah. Oh, and look at that, we actually do get our Eevee to evolve. Part of the reason why we're evolving Eevee via friendship is because some of the Elite Four members, and by that I mean all the Elite Four members, are basically the same. Shadow Ball against the Psychic and the Ghost user, and then Psychic against the Fighting user. So I mean, I think that's how that works. You know, like there's Psychic. Okay, yeah, it takes care of 3 of the Elite Four, then the last one should be obvious as to how we take care of that. So Espeon is going to be very detrimental to the, or you know, very necessary towards the Elite Four whenever we get to it. Excuse me. So next event is apparently the Japanese event for the Pokeball villain that happened in, you know, France. last month. So reading off of Serebii, it has been announced that Japan will receive a distribution of the Pokeball pattern Pavilion and Pokemon Centers throughout August, from August 1st to August 31st, and in the Pokemon Center Summer Festival from August 1st to August 18th. This Pavilion, blah blah blah, matches the thing and whatever, and more details will come whenever they come, because why not? I don't think I mentioned this one yet, but I think that this one was also very recent, or recently announced as well. Apparently, there's going to be a Japanese Pikachu event. In Japan, a special Pikachu event is being held at the Minato Mirai Park called the Pikachu Outbreak Chew. What the hell is that? Whatever. Within this specific event, there are loads of Pikachu attractions for people to participate in. One of these is a giveaway of a TCG promotional card, a promotional Tretta, and the most noteworthy, a download Pikachu will be given. This Pikachu can be downloaded at multiple parts of the park and has different nickname has a different nickname depending on upon where you downloaded it. It runs from August 9th to August 17th, and they'll bring more details whenever they feel like they can bring more details. So yeah, the only event that I really care about all that much is the fact that they're getting the Jirachi, because why not? I can rant about this for days. The fact that Japan and other countries around the world get these events and America's just left out. You know, I wouldn't mind getting the Pokeball pattern or a Jirachi, for that matter, a shiny one that you can technically actually legitimately get, but you can't transfer up. I actually have a level 5 one of those legit ones that's shiny and has everything that I needed on it, but it wouldn't transfer. So, like, seriously, okay, cool story, but, I mean, whatever. I see that Serebii's also changed their banner again, because I think they did. Yeah, they did. Something that I feel like I should mention since I mentioned rants, I did post up something on my blog that I used to use. I'll leave a link to that in the description if you guys want to check it out. It's a bit of like it's like a rant type of thing for Mega Evolutions. Considering the fact that we just recently got Metagross, believe it or not, Metagross happens to be a part of one of those fake leak images a long time ago when it comes to Mega Evolutions. So that makes about roughly 23 of those Pokemon already confirmed for Megas. And I kind of cover a few of the other Pokemon that I believe are very likely when it comes to at least that list. So, I mean, something that you can enjoy reading, I guess, if you really enjoy reading stuff. It's kind of TLDR, so if you really don't want to, you know, do TLDR, then, I mean, that's your choice, but, I mean, what can you do, I guess? I mean, whatever. But, I mean, it's something to do if you really want to, you don't really have to. But I'm going to probably post a bunch of other things, both Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon related on there, so if you guys are interested in, like, seeing random things that I might talk about from time to time, like, bookmark the blog or something and just check it every once in a while. Not sure if I'm going to continue using it, or if I'm just going to end up, like, forgetting about it again at some point and then kind of just moving on. But, I mean, I used to use it a lot for trying to do a whole bunch of article things for Yu-Gi-Oh, but whatever. Anyways, as you already have seen, we've taken out his ace. We took out his first Pokemon, leaving only a Dweeble that has Sturdy, so it does take 2 hits. But with one more Water Gun, Dweeble goes down, and we earn our 3rd gym badge in Unova Region Part 2 on this channel. Because, you know, Unova all day. So, with that, we kind of really don't have much time left. I'm going to try and finish this up as we're getting our gym badge. Pardon my chair. What we're going to be doing in the next episode is kind of making our way towards the next city. There's a couple things left that we can do in this city, but only because we just beat Burgh. So we'll be taking care of that, as well as moving on towards the next city. I'm not sure if I can actually get a Sunstone in that underground area, like that area where those trainers were in the back, in that little cave. I don't know if I can get a Sunstone through the dust clouds in there or not. I'll have to look into it. If I can, I'll probably pick one of those up, just that way whenever Petty hits level 26, I can evolve it instantly. But yeah. So I'm gonna probably kind of help Dua and Petty will catch up a little bit to Lucario and Eevee, and we'll, you know, kind of work towards getting towards the next city in the next episode. So that's what I guess, you know, everyone gets to look forward to. So if you haven't already, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and until next time, this is the PokeGamer signing out.